want to say stable because I thought I was emotionally stable to work this job, but apparently I was not. So, yeah. A few days later, a friend of hers asked you to interpret for a Cub Scout den meeting. Oh gosh, a Cub Scout. Your friend's deaf son and another deaf boy belong to the Cub Scout den based at the local school they attend. However, they want to attend the upcoming regional scouting camboree that will take place over an upcoming long holiday weekend. You have been asked to interpret the organizational meeting, and because it is your friend, you would agree to do so on a pro bono basis. Okay, so now that I'm working pro bono, I know that I'm out there and I'm working for myself. I work for this agency, but on this assignment, this job, I am working for myself. When you arrive, there are approximately 50 Cub Scouts and their parents, mostly fathers, at the meeting. You're waiting for a friend and his son to arrive. You notice one of the men there looks familiar. After a short time, oh my God. After a short time, you realize that he is one of the men from group counseling sessions. You remember him quite clearly because his graphic description of his sexual fantasies, almost all of which involve young boys. Oh, jeez. Correct me if I'm wrong, but since I'm working pro bono and I know that this man is going to court ordered, so he obviously had gotten in trouble for it. If he has to go to court ordered therapy, or what, therapy, and I'm pro bono, don't I have some kind of like oath or something to protect these children? I don't know if he's someone's father or if he's just there creeping on the camp. I mean, if he's someone's father, I probably... This is a tough one. I want to keep the health, I want to keep good faith in what I'm doing because I don't want to lose my job, of course, within the agency. But I also want to keep everyone in the camp safe, especially the young boys from him. Or I also have in the back of my head, what if he recognizes me and feels threatened by me and my presence there? Maybe he would do something, I don't know. Or he would come up to me and say weird things, I don't know. So, I guess it is respect for my consumer because he is my consumer outside of this camp and through this agency, and now my consumer is these, I guess it's the boy because he is the deaf boy and I'm working pro bono, so oh man. This is really tough. I don't know if this is, I'm trying to think, I'm thinking too much as law rather than like CPC. I'm thinking, how can this man have court-ordered therapy and be allowed to go to a Cub Scout camp when he just left sexual therapy for doing God knows what with boys, that how can he come here and who would let him here and so I guess I'm just gonna have to keep quiet and hope that he doesn't recognize me. And I mean, if I saw anything fishy, I would definitely say something. Oof. Finally, your friend and his son arrive. After a few minutes, the meeting starts. The leader, after reviewing the tentative schedule, then asks for volunteers for various tasks like driving, overnight supervisors, and competition judging. As fathers begin to volunteer for various tasks, the man you recognize from the counseling session volunteers to drive and to be one of the overnight supervisors. The leader thanks him and then announces that no more volunteers are needed. Holy cow. This is even worse than the last one. Something is definitely up. Because he wants to do overnights, but I can't say anything to that extent because, number one, I shouldn't be saying anything to anyone anyway, and if it were another interpreter or someone in my field, it would be an as needed, and I think sexual abuse therapy is going way too in depth, way too much into it. But then I also have someone in the back of my head saying that he's there, he's probably going to do something to these little boys. I need to do something, but these ethics and rules are holding me back. But I almost think, do I want to lose my job over helping little kids? I want to say maybe because right now I don't really have a job to jeopardize. But in this situation, I look at it as almost as if I'm ignoring it for my personal gain because I am working pro bono. And on the other hand, if I don't say anything and I have the chance to because I am pro bono and not an agency, and something does happen, I am just screwed. And now that this man has been let go and was able to work overnights, I don't know if I would be able to even sleep or stay or wake up in the next morning and look at him and wonder what he did while he was doing his overnight supervising. This is really a pickle. Oh my gosh. And do I want to stick to number 3, specifically 3.8, that talks about conflict and harm, but it's not really conflicting or harming with my specific, interpreting process. It's more interfering with my client and just the law in general. So I'm thinking that since these